Good day, viewers. You are welcome to another episode of Dress Exclusive Techniques. Today, I want to show you how to make an Ankara jacket, and it is also called a blazer peplum. These are my illustrations. I've mapped out my breast point line, my under bust line, and my half length line, and I will show you how I arrived at this. I have my measurement here. My shoulder measurement is 13 inches. My round sleeve 11 and 8. My sleeve length 7 and 21. My breast point is 8 and a half. My bust is 32. Under bust length is 11. Half length is 13 and a half, and blouse length is 21. Under bust circumference is 26 and half length circumference is 28. So we are going to use all these measurements to make our jacket now. So how do I arrive at this breast point line? My breast point is 8 and a half. 8 and a half plus half inches, which is my sewing allowance that we use to join the shoulder. The shoulder is here. So I'm going to first of all measure that 8 and a half inches. How will I measure the 8 and a half inches? I will add, I'm going to add half inches to the 8 and a half, which will make it 9 inches. So my 9 inches is here. This is my 9, and we see that's the line. I have my under bust also is 11 plus the half seam allowance, which is 11 and a half. Can we see the 11 and a half? This is the 11 and a half, and the half length is 13 and a half. The half length that is 13 and a half, I'm going to also add half inches sewing allowance at the shoulder edge, and also another sewing allowance at the that will join the peplum to it. So making 13 and a half plus 1 inch will now give us what? 14 and a half inches. That's how I arrive at the 14 and a half inches here. So my shoulder measurement is 13 inches. 13 inches divided by 2 is 6 and a half. 6 and a half plus half inches sewing allowance for this shoulder also will make it 7 inches. Can we see? From that 7 inches, you are now going to draw 6 inches for your right angle for the shoulder, for the armhole. So I draw 6 inches to make my right angle. And you see, this is the right angle. From the right angle, you map out your armhole measurement. This is my armhole. You are seeing the map. So from there, you measure your neckline. How do I get my neckline? From the shoulder measurement, which is 6 and a half inches. My neck depth, my neck width is what? Is 2 and a half. This is the back measurement. Don't forget, this is the back bodice. The back bodice. You first of all measure the back bodice, then you use the back bodice to measure the front bodice. So the back bodice, the neck depth will not be too wide because this is a jacket, and I'm going to put a collar so that it will not be too wide. From the neck width, the neck width is 2 and a half inches. 2 and a half inches is here. Then the neck depth, because of that collar, the neck depth will not be too deep. You come down by 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Then that 1 inch, you come down here too by 1 inch. Then you. So this is my neck depth and neck width. This is my neck depth. So from there, I'm going to mount and make a bend here so that the shoulder will not puff up by half inch. Then I will link it up to this one. This is to correct the shoulder so that the shoulder will not puff up. Then with this, I'm going to bring out my bust. You know, we have measured the bust circumference. The bust circumference will be. The bust circumference is 32. 32 plus 2 inches sewing allowance and my dart. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 8 plus 2 inches is 10. The under bust circumference is 26. 26 divided by 4. What are we going to have? We are going to have 6 and a half inches. 26 divided by 4 will give us 6 and a half inches, because 6 times 4 is 24. 6 and a half inches. 6 and a half inches plus 2 and a half sewing allowance. 6 and a half inches plus 2 and a half sewing plus 2 inches sewing allowance will give us 8 and a half inches. Where my 8 and a half inches is here. So my half length circumference too is 28. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 7 plus 2 inches sewing allowance that we are adding will give us 9. My 9 is here. Then I will link the 2 points up. So all this, I'm going to blend it out. It won't be as sharp as this. The edge will not be as sharp as it. I'm blending it out. So this is your measurement. So from there, you just negotiate your bend to your armhole. Correct all the sharp edges by blending it out with your hand. So we have our measurements ready. This is our back bodice. Then I will cut it out because we are going to use this back bodice to cut our front bodice. This is our back bodice. Then you place it on another fabric to get your this is our front bodice that we are placing it on. See how I placed it. No folded edges is necessary here because it's a wrap jacket. I'm going to make sure I get my dart. My dart is what? My dart is the breast point is what I will use for my dart. The nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches. The nipple to if the nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches, I'm going to measure 3.5 here because 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 plus the sewing allowance. So I'll measure 4 inches here. My 4 inches is here, so that's where my dart line will be. My dart line will be here. So from there, I've mapped out where my shoulder is. Then I'm going to map out where my breast point is. This is my breast point. This is my under bust, and this is my half length. So from there, I'm going to get a dotted line here. I'm mapping out a dotted line to note my center front because I'm going to use it to make the wrap equal. I'm just abbreviating it, half length, under bust, breast point. So I can remove it now. Then I'm going to measure my front. How do I measure my front? My front is a wrap. So the wrap will have an extension here from this center back to have an extension of 5 inches. An extension of 5 inches is here. Can you see? Then I will draw my line out to meet that 5 inches. So my extension of 5 inches ends here. So I'm going to measure how deep do I want my front, because it's a blazer. I want the neck depth to be as deep as possible. So I'm going to measure, since my breast point is 8.5 inches. So you can decide any measurement you want. Let me go for 7 inches depth. 7 inches depth. So the 7 inches depth is somewhere here. 7 inches depth. So let's go. This is 7 inches depth. You are going to link this line. Link it to this point. Note this point. You are going to link it to this point. From the shoulder, you link it to this point. So let's go. Make a little bend so that it won't be too straight, so that it will form the neckline. Make a little bend. So this is what I'm going to follow. This bend is what I'm not going to follow that sharp one. I'm going to follow this bend. So now I have my front bodice. This is my front bodice. This is the cutting I will follow. I'm going to follow the cutting now, then you will see. So we can now cut out our front bodice. Our front bodice is ready. So what I'm going to bring now, I'm going to bring my back bodice in order to get my dart again. You know we have measured the dart already. So our dart is here. Don't forget to notch. Our notching starts. This is the dart. This is the center front and center back. You notch it together. because of accuracy by the time you start sewing. You center back to the notch. So this is all we have. By the time you place it together, you have this. You place it together. By the time you sew, you use your lining to turn it together. Then you have this. This is the front, and this is the back. And this is the back. Then I'm going to join it together. I'm going to join the shoulder to shoulder together because I'm going to put I want to put a collar. I want to put a collar on this neckline. So I'm going to join the shoulder to shoulder together so that you get the measurement of the collar. The collar will start from here and hence here and come back here. So let's go and join it together. You are welcome back. I have joined the shoulders together. So as you can see, this is the back and this is the front. You are going to measure where you are going to put your collar, and this is where you will measure. You start your measurement from here. Then you go like this. You go like this. You go like this. You come like this. As you are seeing, this is 22 inches. Come like this. This is 28, 30, 32, 34. And the overall measurement is 39 inches. You are going to use this 39 inches to cut out your collar. Can you see? This is the perfect jacket, and this is how you place it. Your center front will meet the center front. The center front of this side will meet the center front of this side by the time you are joining it together. When you want to join the sides together, we are using this to cut our collar. The depth of our collar, there is a way the collar will come. So first of all, the wideness of our collar, the width of our collar is 4 inches. 4 inches because we are going to fold it. I will show you how that one will be. So you are going to measure 6 inches depth here. From these 6 inches, I measure 6 from this up. I measure 6 inches. From up, 6 inches. From that 6 inches, you are going to measure that the width of your collar, I say, is 4 inches. Add extra inches that you want to use to sew it together. Add it to it. Then when you add that extra inches to that will be 4.5 here about. It's 4.5. So this is the width of your collar. It comes from here to here. This is the width of your collar. Then you now come like this. From here you make a bend. When you measure 6 inches here, the whole inches of this sheet is what? Is 11.5 inches. You measure 6 inches here before you start your cutting. So from that 6 inches, you make a bend to reach this edge. So that's what you are going to measure out here. You know the whole measurement of our collar is 39 inches. 39 inches divided by 2, what do we have? We have 19.5. So that 19.5 is what you are going to measure here, plus half extra inch, which is 20 inches. So this is okay. The 20 inches is here. So you come like this. You have mapped out the 20 inches here. Then you bring. You are not going to use a straight something, because if it is straight, it won't form the collar. Then I'm going to make my bend. Follow it like this. So you know this one is also, this is the end of my collar. I'm going to also make the go like that also. We have 4.5 inches. You measure 4.5 inches all through. 4.5 inches all through. So this is the extreme edge of your collar. When you get to the extreme edge, which is here, you are going to slim your hand by, you are going to go up by 2 inches. Slim your hand by 2 inches. Everything that is here must not be more than 2.5 inches. Everything that is here must not be more than 2.5 inches. So you are going to measure, divide this one into 2. Divide your whole measurement into 2. Your 20 inches into 2 will give you 10. You measure 9 here, because this place is longer than this. You measure 9 here. When you get to this edge, you link these 2 inches that you measure here to this. Then you now link this. So this is your collar. Then you cut it out. This is your center back. This is your center back. Then when I cut it out now, I will show you how it will be on the neck of the jacket. This is the shape of our collar. Can you see the shape? It kind of bend here. It goes like this, and it's bent here too. So you cut another facing, another one like this to use as a facing when you want to put it on your main fabric. You cut another one that you use as a line. You may use the Ankara fabric, or you cut a line to use as a facing. I'm going to sew this. I'm going to join this to this. Then I will show you how it will be. Let's go and join it. After joining it, this is our result. This is the after joining the collar to it. This is the front and this is the back. You can see this is the back. Then let's cut the sleeve and the peplum. We want to measure our peplum. To get our peplum length, what we are going to do is that the blouse length measurement is important here. You are going to subtract your half length measurement, which is 13.5, from your blouse length, your full blouse length, which is 21. If you subtract 13.5 from 21, what we have is 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches, that's what we are going to use to cut our peplum. 7.5 inches plus the seam allowance is 1 inch. 1 inch to join it here, 1 inch to turn it in with facing, which is 1 inch. 7.5 inches plus 1 inch is 8.5 inches altogether. From there, we want to measure 8.5 inches here. All we need for our peplum is 8.5 inches. Let's look, 8.5 inches. So here, how do we get our perfect cone? From there, the standard measurement to measure a cone is by dividing what's our half length circumference. Our half length circumference is 28 inches. That 28 inches, you are going to divide it by 6.28, which is the standard measurement to get the perfect cone. So 6.28, when you divide 28 by 6.28, you have 4.5. 4.5. So that 4.5 is what you measure from all the edges. 4.5 here, 4.5 here. That's how I got all this dotted line. 4.5 here, 4.5 here, all true. So from there, the full measurement for our peplum is 8.5. Then you measure 8.5 here, you mark it. That's what I marked out. 8.5, all true. So then you cut it out. So the sleeve, all we need to measure the sleeve to get the sleeve measurement, you have the sleeve length. Our sleeve length is 21 inches. So we have 21 inches here. You have the border. I have drawn out the border. So the sleeve length, which is 21 inches, is here. Plus sewing allowance, 1 inch sewing allowance, making 22 inches. We also have another measurement around the upper arm, which is 7 inches. The round sleeve there is what is 11 inches. So we are going to map out the 11 inches, which is the round sleeve here. 11 inches divided by 2 is 5.5, plus 1 inch sewing allowance, which is 6.5. Then we come down here too. The round sleeve here, around this armhole and around hand is what is 8 inches. 8 inches plus 1 is 9. 9 divided by 2, we have 4.5. So we have 4.5 here. So you are going to link this one with lines together. So when you get here, you bend your hand out a little. You are going to measure 5 inches from up here for the hand. So what is our armhole? Our armhole measurement is 16 inches. Divide 16 inches by 2. When you divide 16 inches by 2, you have 8 inches. 8 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'm going to make sure I get like 9 here. It doesn't matter. By the time you want to sew it, that's when you measure the accurate. So that's how your sleeve will be. Then you bend your hand a little, because this side is armor. So you have your sleeve weight here. This is your sleeve. Then you cut it out. So we have our sleeve here. So let's join everything together. Our sleeve is ready. Now we have our complete jacket, or better still, blazer, ready now. So we have the upper part. This is the upper part, the peplum, and this is the sleeve. This is the sleeve. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to like, to share, and to please subscribe. Thank you. See you again. Bye.